How's it going, guys? John here from the Killer Bits, and today I'm taking a look at the Elder Scrolls Legends. Now, I know I may be a little late to the party because, well, what is it? This went into open beta last August, and in fact came out on Bethesda's own client, I think back in March, but it hit Steam a couple of days ago. I think it was on the 31st, something like that. So it's finally kind of dropped in front of me, and I thought, oh, go on then, what the hell, I'll give it a go. So what is Elder Scrolls Legends? Well, it's Bethesda's take on the whole card game genre. It's, you know, along the same lines as stuff like Hearthstone and Gwent, things like that, but featuring, you know, characters and artwork and heroes and everything you'd expect from the Elder Scrolls universe, and it has got its own unique takes on stuff. So at the moment I just picked a character at random. So apparently picking your portrait gives you, you know, acceleration of certain cards, and that I did say I can change my avatar, which I presume we can go back here. So yes, I've picked an Imperial. Apparently, as an Imperial, you will more quickly collect cards that build large armies. And in comparison, Khajiit collect cards rewarding nimbly attacking opponents. Nord is all about relentlessly attacking your foes. Orcs, it's lead other orcs into battle. Redguard, weapon-related cards. Wood Elf, prey on weakened foes. So pick on the little guy. Argonian, reward you for playing a long game. Now, I did actually play a kind of pre-built deck almost, which featured a lot of Argonians, and there's not a lot of early game, I can tell you that. Breton can deflect damage. Dark Elf is about harnessing the power of the Fallen, so kind of necromancy type cards I'd expect. High Elf, spell related, and then we're back to Imperial. So I will stick with this for the time being, because at the moment I haven't got enough cards really to judge what my strengths are. But we can go back and I can show you what I have in kind of my decks. There we go. Grab those. So these are all the cards I've got. We'll filter along by mana. So essentially playing the story, which kind of doubles up as the tutorial, you initially get given the Band of Survivors deck, which is already pre-built. It's between 50 and 70 cards in a hand, no less than that. So it is slightly more than, well, it's more than Hearthstone. Hearthstone's, was it 30, 40? It's been about 6 to 7 months since I last played Hearthstone, and it's probably about 3 or 4 months since I played Gwent. So I'm a little rusty with my card-based game knowledge. But yeah, we've got a deck of 50, and this is all about strength and willpower. And then, as I said, we got given, was it the Black Marsh Smugglers, which was an Argonian heavy deck. And that's all about agility and endurance. And as you can see, well, I've swapped some stuff out, but the couple of games I tried to play with it, I never drew anything early game. There seemed to be a lot of kind of mid. And that, it seems to have shoved 4 extra cards into my deck anyway, so I'm going to have to change that at some point. And at the moment I'm playing with the Dunmar Avengers, which is all about intelligence and agility. So you can see each of these has got a kind of something attached to it. I can't really tell what they're supposed to be. I presume the book is intelligence. That would kind of make sense. So these are the agility based ones. Yeah, agility, and that's on the intelligence, and these are neutrals, are they? Yeah, it's not highlighting, so I presume that's a neutral. So at the moment I'm playing with these cards. I do have some I can actually... so playing the story, it plays in like chapters. or acts. I've completed the first act, and for that I got 3 packs. I've left a couple to be open, so I'm going to do that now. And once again, everyone learns from Hearthstone, so it's all about the pack openings here. And we get 6 in a pack. And we seem to have got mostly intelligence. We've got some strength here with guard. This must be just like a standard neutral. And we've got a strength card there. Improvised weapon, which gives us a +1/1 when we play it on somebody. So at the moment, as I said, I'm not far enough into it to really know whether these are any good. These ones are glowing slightly, so I presume they're uncommon. Blue must be uncommon, white must be common, and then they'll probably take the usual route of, you know, purples are epics or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Let's find out. More blues. Oh, there you go, a purple. So Sentinel Battle Mace, which gives us a ward, which first time this would take damage, prevent it. Alright, it's a temporary shield then. Okay. Breakthrough Prophecy. Now, this is one of the interesting kind of mechanics that the game plays. Prophecy is one of these things. If at any point in the game you know draw a card, so you know you have something like a summon. At last gasp, you summon a card or something like that. No, it's not that. It's for when you lose a rune. Yeah, Prophecy. You may play this for free when you draw from rune loss. So as we get into the game, I will show you what the runes are. But it's essentially a way to keep the cards in play, even if you're losing. If you're taking a lot of damage, you'll constantly be getting cards, so you're not so much on the back foot. Play is obviously playing against humans, but at the moment I'm just going through the story, trying to build up the cards I've got, because it kind of drip feeds them out, and the story is reasonably interesting.
I don't like these woods.
This is the shortest way I know to Skyrim.
But not the safest.
So we're about to be attacked by spiders. So each of these chapters in these acts has a particular theme. So that one was broadside. So that was when we were being attacked by pirates. Then we got attacked by spriggans. Then it was goblins. So now we're onto spiders. And let's see if we can get to the last part of the act and actually get our treasure. So let's play this. Yeah, I'll stick with these for the time being. I have no idea whether they'll play well against them, because as I say, I don't know what the cards are at the moment. So it's basically going in blind at the moment. And there you go. Spiders skitter from their nearby lair. Okay, does that mean they instantly spawn? Possibly. Okay, so we do get to Mulligan, but we've got a 1, a 2, and a 3. So yeah, we're going to stick with that. So they've got ongoing. At the start of your turn, summon a random spider. Okay, so they are constantly going to be spawning spiders. So the game board, at the moment, as you can see, it is 30 against 30, but we have these little things called runes. So every 5 damage we take, we lose a rune. And if you've got something that has that prophecy, you know, you lose a rune, you gain a card. If that card has prophecy on it, you can play it for free. So that's how you constantly can actually play cards. And obviously this is our mana here. We're 1 of 1, but it goes all the way up to 12. So you can, even in late game, you can play multiple cards. It's not just playing those big 7 or 8 cost cards. You can play multiple cards. And the way the kind of second thing works is the second player gets the mana ring, which gives them essentially 3 additional mana. So it's not just an extra 1 mana, it's you gain 3 extra mana. So you know you can do it one at a time. So say I didn't have a 1 cost card and I got the ring, I can click it, get the 2 cost in, but I've still got 2 charges on it. So it is all about the card draw in this. Also, we have these lanes. So in this, in certain games like against the pirates, there was a wind effect on each lane. So cards would get push from one lane to the other. In this one, we've got field lane, no special rules, but this one has got a fog lane, shadow lane. Creatures entering this lane gain cover and can't be attacked for one turn. So it's a good one for, you know, putting down those weaker characters. They're not going to be picked off straight away. But there seems to be, you know, lots of things to wrap your head around. And even, what is it, I'm chapter 10 on this. There's still stuff I'm learning, as in almost tutorial type stuff. So let's play a card, but we're going to play our 1-cost card, and we'll play it into the shadow lane.
Destruction is at hand.
So there we go. We've got a bit of fog, and this guy is deal 3 damage when he's, you know, is killed. So there we go. There's their random spider, and that's got guard on it. Yeah, the yellow border around it means it's guarded, and that's just a 2/1. Right. Sacrifice a creature, summon a 3/2/1. Now this is a good combo. So what we could do is we can attack with him. We can then sacrifice him. He's going to do 3 damage to something. What's he going to do? 3 damage to that. And we've summoned these two. So we've got a lot of value out of that. So that's about the only thing I've worked out so far is a good combo early game. Because I've had that 2 or 3 times now. Right, so we've got 3... Last gasp, deal 3 damage to your opponent and gain 3 health. Summon 1/1 lethal if the top card in... Am I liable to have another green? I think it's equally split between greens and blues. So there's a good chance. Well, we're going to have to go through the guard anyway. We'll take 1 damage. And I'm going to go with... Well, at least they'll stick around a little longer.
Ifra stands with me.
And it did get it. So we've got the 1/1 plus lethal. Lethal is basically poison blade. So anything we attack is going to instantly die. Unfortunately, that's got lethal as well. So that's going to potentially kill my 4/4 anyway. Oh well. I didn't figure that out. There we go. That hasn't got lethal. No, that's okay. Right. Prophecy. Well, we didn't draw it with a rune, so that is ineffectual. Well, I'll put our last gasp over here.
Cannot hope to outwit me.
And well, that's all we can really do, because all we can do is go through the guard. And that one's going to attack. Possibly that. I don't know how good the AI is. Okay, it's going for the biggest threat. Okay. Last gas. Come on. Put an iron sword in your hand. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go through the guard. And do we go for the 4/2 or the... Well, in that case, we'll get...
By dawn and dusk, I move as a shadow.
Yeah, I think we get more value out of playing both of those. So he's going to do 3 damage to the opponent. Okay, so fine.
All too simple.
There we go. And this is another thing. We can actually go over our max health. So we're now at 32 health. And we might as well play all these guys as well. And Royal Sage, summon if you have more health than your opponent. Give each friendly creature a random keyword. Okay then. Is it worth holding on to that then? And try and get some more out? I'm going to try that. I'm going to try and...
Ariel, give me strength.
Unless he can do like 13 damage, we can definitely play that next time. And obviously get 3 random keywords. Shackle an enemy. Okay. So these guys are obviously pinned. Okay, well, we're going to do random keyword then. What's this
I
going
see
to do?
you're in need of my wisdom.
Ward, another ward, and a regenerate. Well, that's regenerate is pointless, because regenerate, as you'd imagine, means, you know, they take damage, they gain it back my next turn. Well, they've only got 1 health anyway, so yeah, that's not going to do a lot.
Enough games.
Is it worth... Well, we can't because they're fogged. Okay, well, we'll just keep tapping away at this guy then. And he's not used any of his mana. So we've got a sword we can add to one guy. He's lethal though now. And that means he's going to definitely go for this guy. How long's the web effect last for? Deal 3 damage, gain 3 health. Can we do that to... Yes, we can. Okay, right. We'll get rid of the lethal. We will give the sword to that guy.
Enough games.
And kill that. I don't know if that was really worth it, but we're certainly beating down this spider. And they're aggressively throwing that web, aren't they? And they've gone for me rather than attacking this guy. That seems strange. They could have killed him. So, well, can we actually do it this time? Or we'll put the guard out. So it means they have to go through that. We might as well put the last gasp. Yeah, we'll put it behind the
By
guard.
dawn and dusk, I move as a shadow.
Enough games.
We'll do that. So it plays very much like every other digital card game you've probably seen. The only difference is this whole prophecy thing and the fact it's got multiple lanes. We're pinned down. Well, yeah, that was ineffective. You know, the lethal's not going to do much to me. There we go. We popped a rune, but it wasn't a prophecy card, so we didn't get the benefit of that. Right. Okay, what was it? Sacrifice a creature to summon 3/2 Sundered Shade in each lane. Well, have we won? Yeah, we've won. It doesn't matter.
Guide my hand.
You can't escape.
Oh, there we go. We've got a ward, so we haven't won. I should have popped that first. I could have got the sword, played that. Okay, well... Actually, we can do this. There we go. Avoid that and go straight through. There we go. And we have won. And we get a little bit of cutscene, victory. Every level up, you get a bonus.
They found a high elf merchant calling for help.
Did they free him? He might give away their location to the Dominion.
This one would have taken his gold.
So this is another thing. Occasionally, at the end of a chapter, you get to make a choice. You can either pick a... It's normally a pick of 2 cards. This one's the first time I've had an option of money. So, Shimmering Peddler, at the end of each turn, if you play 2 actions, draw a card. Or 50. That may put me over the top and I'll be able to buy a pack. A 2/2 for 2 with that action. I'll go for the money. We'll rob him blind.
Just so. They relieved the merchant of his purse and continued on their way.
So what I've played so far, the story stuff is quite interesting. And there we go, we get our reward. So I think these are all neutrals. Okay, so that's what's the purple anvil? I'm not sure. Added to Black Marsh Smugglers, okay. I know that the arm is a strength card. Band of Survivors, and added to Dunmar Avengers. So we've got Ward, a gains charge if there is a wounded enemy creature in your lane. Regenerate. That looks like a good card. I mean, it's a 2/4 for 4, but the fact that it's regenerates, that means it should stick around for a while. But as I said, at the moment, I'm just trying to figure out what are good cards and not.
Are camped out.
Or maybe the locals just aren't fond of the Imperials.
So we've got 2 more chapters. We'll see if we can get through these quickly and get to the end. Well, I'll stick with this, but I do want to change it out because I know they've added a card in, so I don't want to be over. Yeah, we go 51. So what's our curve? Let's see. House Kinsman, deal 3 damage. That's not bad. So this is the one we just got, wasn't it? Ward. After Breton Conjurer's Ward is broken, summon a 5/5 Frost Antioch. That is... So he's a 1/1, so he's going to lose his shield. Ooh. Is that worth it, though? Well, I've never seen him in a game, so we'll lose him. There we go. Back down to 5. There we go. We'll see. This deck may be absolutely worthless against... Who are we fighting? Guards? Tavern Brawl. Okay. And are we first or second? We're second. Fighters broken out in tavern. Watch out for flying bottles.
Why are they trying to kill us? Are they assassins? Dominion operatives?
They're Nords. This is what we do for fun.
Right, so... well, we'll get rid of the 6 cost and the 4 cost. Redraw them, see if we can get some earlier.
I have no fear of you, cowardly.
Okay, so we're just going to be 1 cost ticked away at each time then. And we've not got multiple lanes, it's all 1 lane. Okay, so this is going to be slightly different. Right, well, we could use the thing. Yeah, we'll use it and chuck out Croc. I'm okay absorbing the damage. Make sure my little guys survive long enough. That's a 3/2. Well, it's going to be swapping a 3/2 for a 3/2, so that's no point for that. So we might as well just throw that one out.
Your destruction is at hand.
Right. Because even if the bottle hits that guy, we're still going to do 3 damage to a random enemy. What's this guy? He's just got charge. Right, okay. And now he's got a big shield on him. What's that? Breakthrough with Fearless Northlander takes damage. He gains... So we've got to kill him quickly, or otherwise he's going to gain 2. Oh god, right. Can we sacrifice one of their creatures? I don't know if this works. No, it's only one of our own. Okay. We've got to kill him quickly then. Guard. This will bring out our 5/5. I'm going to try this because this is a new card, so it might be worth it. I don't know.
The elements are mine to control.
Then again... Alright, we'll just go face. There you go, he's popped a rune.
By our service, we
And he's got the
honor
prophecy.
time.
What was that? Give a creature to... Oh my god! That is not good. Right, fine.
Outlander.
Yeah. So the last gasp damage wasn't very good because it went to that guy. Oh well. I think we're on the back foot now.
Hermamora tests us. Time to fight.
And he's got a charge.
Time to fight.
And another charge! Because there's 0 cost cards. There we go, there's our 5/5. Oh, but we've got a fireball.
I have all
And we've got a charge of our own. Why couldn't you have thrown that at that guy? Okay, we're going to have to use our fireball. We might as well use... What we got? 3... Could put the guard up. That might be worth it. I don't know if we're going to get any later game things, so I'm going to play it a little safer.
Follow me, men.
So what's this? Bannerman attacks, puts 2 firebrands with charge. Okay. Well, he's got a ton of firebrands anyway. Sacrifice a creature, deal 5 damage to a random enemy creature. Well, I'm not going to sacrifice anything at the moment, but we will do charge and drain.
I said no trouble.
Is it worth taking out his...
This should be good.
What I could do is take that out, drain, then sacrifice this, and get a 3-2. Again, I don't know if that was a smart play or not.
I have no fear of you, cowardly skeever.
Come and warm
That's...
yourself.
After an enemy rune is destroyed, deal 1 damage to your opponent.
Isgramor!
Time to fight. Time to fight. Talos!
Okay, right, well, he's got the definite numbers advantage now. Okay, right, this is going south very, very quickly. Okay, who do we want to take out? So we've got Fireball. Well, that's just the charge. That's... We want to take out the 5 cost, don't we? The 5 attack. And we'll play the Croc. And... we don't want to use that, so we're just going to have to pass.
Trolls take you!
Destroy a wounded creature. Well, that's not helpful.
The day will be ours.
If we can wound that, then that'll be helpful. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, right. Well, we're definitely finishing that guy off. And then we will do... Is that a random enemy creature? Okay, then, well, we'll attack with him. We'll use the sacrifice. And we'll do a last gasp.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
Right.
Your time has come.
Executioner was that? When an enemy rune is destroyed, Mortal Executioner get... Oh my god, and I'm about to lose a...
The day will be ours.
Yeah. This is probably not the deck to take up against this guy, then. Right. We're gonna shackle him. Summon 1/1 for each destroyed enemy rune. Yes, we're gonna shackle him. They're doing 7 damage. Well, we're dead. That's it. There's no way around it. We can
All too simple.
do that. And
The valor of Nerevar
that's
is
about
with me.
all we can do. And he gets a shield. Oh my...
Farewell, fool.
Last gasp, put an iron... It's not enough. It's not enough. We're dead. Oh. 3 damage. Gain 3 health. Ooh. No, there's no way around it, is there? We'll go up to 8. He'll be on to 5. I think this is the only thing we can do.
Enough games.
And we'll play you.
By dawn and dusk, I move as a shadow.
We've got to win next hand. Oh, we've got the sword, but that's not going to be...
Hermamora tests us.
Really? More
Time to
firebrands?
fight.
Charge it. That's it. We're dead.
Highest Alduin.
Well,
Spill their
you
blood.
saw what the game is like. I'm going to carry on picking at this. I don't know how much time I'm going to plow into it. It may be one I kind of get suckered into. I don't know. There we go. We've leveled up. So this is another element. Leveling up actually improves one of the cards you've already got. So the Camlord Adventurer is currently 3 cost, 2/4. And now it will get upgraded to Camlord Sentinel, Prophecy Guard, or Summon, deal 2 damage to your opponent. So essentially 2 Fireball, does 4 damage, but is quite weak. I'll go with that one. And that's changed. I don't know if it changes all copies of that card I've got in my deck, or if it just changes one. If I had multiple copies, that is, I don't know. And Black Worm Necromancer, summon if you have more health than your opponent, summon a random creature from your discard pile. I think I've already got one of those. But, yep. So, this is... well, Elder Scrolls Legends. We can practice, we can play. I don't know what the community is like in this at the moment. As I said, it's been going since August last year, so there's certainly going to be a community behind it, but until I play more, I don't know. And I really don't want to go into live games when I've not got a very strong decks at the moment. I don't know if I can build a completely new one. And I wouldn't know where to start, really. Because I think I'm going to need a lot more cards before I can actually do that, and we can actually see all the cards I don't have. So, yeah. I don't know how many hundreds of different cards there are, and there is obviously disposing of duplicate cards. Let's see if we've got... is there any way of showing if we've got 3 of a card? Let's have a look. So we'll turn that off. Right. So 2/2/2s. I want to see what it's like dusting these cards. Oh, 3. And it did convert all of them, because obviously that's the one we just did. Okay, so that's interesting. So we can soul trap it or soul summon to create it. So let's soul trap. Are you sure your deck will be modified? I presume it's just going to do 1. Let's try it. And that should go down to... no, we don't want to undo. So yeah, we've got 5 soul gems. Okay, so that's how that works. Oh, we've got 3 of those as well. 3 of those as well. Okay. I presume we can only have 2 in a hand. We may be able to have 3 in a hand, I don't know, but we've got duplicates. Might as well. No idea how... it seems like 50 is the minimum cost for crafting stuff as well. So I presume we'd have to dust a lot to actually get any value out of, crafting a card. Let's see. Smallest card possible. What's the crafting on it? Right, do one cost. Rapid shot, then how much? Yeah, that's going to cost 50 dust, and then something 7 plus is going to be... yeah. Not going to get one of those anytime soon. But as I said, this is Elder Scrolls Legends. As I said, now available on Steam. You don't have to have the Bethesda client to play this anymore. You can play this on Steam. Obviously, totally free to play. And there are plenty of microtransactions if you want to buy packs, special offers, stories. So obviously we're playing one story at the moment. I think Dark Brotherhood. So that's a 3-pack. That is just the first act of it, which you look like you can actually buy with in-game gold. But to get all 3 acts, you have to pay cash money. Right. Event tickets is obviously for the arena, and we have to complete story mode up to chapter 14 in order to do that. Packs cost... so £3 for 2 packs, all the way up to $64.99 for 60 packs. Plus bonus legend... oh god. I hate microtransactions. And they got bonus things, starter pack, Madhouse collect... yeah. If you want to know, I'm never going to be spending money on this. Never. Special offers. Yeah, oh, that's just that again. Okay. Alright, well, if you enjoyed my first little foray into Elder Scrolls Legends, hit that like button, maybe subscribe if you want to see more. Do let me know in the comments if you want to see me, progress with the story or play some actual people in the, not the arena, but, in actual live matches. If you're playing this yourself, let me know what are good cards to craft or collect or whatever. And if you don't want to get in touch in the comments below, you can always reach me on any of the social medias over at the Kilobits. Alright, until next time, guys. Bye!